America affords people a lot of convenience and a lot of liberties. You see, a woman, modern women today, what they'll do is they'll scream, they'll holler, they'll be aggressive. But like I said, you see these places over there in the East where they actually take their belief in God and they take the roles of men and women very seriously. They don't play that game. You see, what's going on, y'all? Nick here, coming to you with another video. Alright, you guys, check this out. So we got this video that's going viral because apparently a Houston woman is facing jail time for screaming in public in Dubai. Before we get started, please like, subscribe, comment down below, do all that YouTube stuff. But let's just get right into it, y'all.
Fox 26's Domely Keith joining us live near downtown Houston with why she's being held. Domely.
Well, the crime she's charged with may surprise you, and Dubai is increasingly becoming a vacation spot for a number of Houston women. One who's there right now, according to her social media page, is trying to get back to the Bayou City, but according to her mom, her passport has been confiscated because she was charged with screaming in public.
It also could result in prison time. So it's very scary.
The trip turned terrifying for Tierra Young Allen when her mom says she was a passenger in a friend's rental car and they got into an accident there in Dubai. Tina Baxter says when her daughter went to the company to retrieve her ID, credit card, and other items left in the rental, Baxter says it did not go well.
She found out that she could only receive those items if she paid an undisclosed amount of money. She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her.
Baxter says her 29-year-old daughter ultimately yelled back at the rental car agent, she says resulting in her being charged for screaming there in Dubai.
And so she is in jail for one reason and one reason alone. She raised her voice. In that country, a female is not even allowed to raise her voice. If she raises her voice, it's punishable by jail time.
It's been very emotional. There are some days I stay up all night crying.
They have a strict law system that is really based on theocracy.
This website warns, quote, laws and customs are very different, so be aware of your actions to ensure they don't offend while in United Arab Emirates. Now, after Baxter says her daughter was charged with screaming in Dubai, her passport has been taken, and the American social media influencer who works as a truck driver can't leave the UAE, according to her mom. And her mom says she's been placed under a travel ban pending the outcome of the investigation.
Ooh. It's very frightening. The longer she's been there, the more reality has started to kick in.
In our opinion, she did not commit a crime. Don't punish women for doing the same thing a man can do in Dubai. It's not fair and it's not right.
Now, the 29-year-old does now have an attorney there in Dubai, and her mom says she's told that she could face jail time because there is surveillance video of her screaming. Now, we have reached out to the U.S. and the UAE embassies. Will government officials step in and give her assistance? I'm still awaiting responses. Reporting live near downtown Houston, I'm Domely Keith, Fox 26 News.
All right. Woo! All right, you guys. Okay, so check this out. Now, you got to understand. So, last thing that reporter mentioned was that there was surveillance video. So, please stick around because I'm going to show you this surveillance video, all right? But let's just address certain things here because that man that you saw, he goes by the name of Quanell X, all right? Now, Quanell is pro-black, always been. And this is the problem with some of these pro-black people because, again, they will defend black people irregardless of what these black people actually have done. They don't do no type of investigation work to actually see what took place, which, mind you, the surveillance video is going to show it to you. All right, you guys, so stick around for that. But again, they come over here and they say that, you know, we Americans, we believe that she didn't do anything wrong because she was screaming in Dubai. Well, it doesn't matter about what you believe. It's about what they believe. All right. You see, again, He said it himself. They have very strict laws, and it's governed by a theocracy. You see, over there in the East, right, the United Emirates, United Arab Emirates, right? They don't play that stuff when it comes to, their belief in the Most High and the belief of God. They don't play that at all. And the Bible says women keep silence in the church, right? Well, hey, over there, women keep silence, period. They not playing that game. You better keep your mouth shut. You ain't coming over here. You see, and this is the thing, right? A lot of these women, what they do is they think that they've made it. They've made it by going to Dubai, and then they're gonna put it on social media so that they can flex on their friends. Look at me, I'm a bad boss ass bitch. I'm in Dubai. I got my titties out. I'm shaking my ass, and I've made it. Well, yeah, you did made it. You made it. You made it right in jail. Because here you are as a woman in Dubai, opening your mouth, and again, you're screaming and hollering. What for? What for? Now you landed your ass in jail, and what? We supposed to believe everything that, that apparently she was all righteous in this situation? Are we supposed to be led to believe that she didn't do nothing wrong? I mean, why? You see, there are certain liberties that America affords people that we just take totally for granted. The freedom of speech, freedom of religion. You have women, they can wear whatever the hell they want, regardless of how sexual it is. Yeah, we have all these liberties, and yet all we do in America, we complain. We complain. And I think people are starting to realize more and more that, hey, it's not that sweet as you may think it is. It's not that sweet as you may think it is in these other countries. We even have Andrew Tate that was talking all this shit about Romania and how Romania government won't do nothing to him. They landed his ass in jail too for half a year. Now, I like Andrew Tate. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against him. But what I think we're starting to realize is that these places across the pond, they do not play when it comes. You see, they're not like Americans. They're not like Americans where they're going to just run their mouth, claim that they believe in God. In God we trust, but yet they live in a life of debauchery, sin. The morality in this country is totally gone. No. These countries, they don't play like that. All right? Now, check out what actually happened.
Don't think you're going to talk shit.
I'm gonna act like that.
And run off.
I'm gonna act like that.
Because you're a bitch. You're a bitch.
No.
Put some shoes on. What you gonna do?
Yo, that girl crazy, bro.
All right. So now, first of all, look what it actually says. Traveler from hell arrested while abroad in Dubai for being an aggressor. Now, what did we notice in that video? Was she not calling this man a bitch? And the man, you can see, I'm going to play it one more time for you because he actually says, you know what? I'm going to act like it didn't happen. He's trying to wipe himself off and he tries to go about his way, right?
You're going to talk shit.
I'm gonna act like that.
And run off.
I'm gonna act like that.
Because you're a bitch.
Now, he says, I'm going to act like it didn't happen. I'm going to walk out. And now she says, because you are a bitch. Because you are a bitch. Woo! You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You see, and this is why, again, you have these clowns like Quanah X, right? Who they come to the defense of these black people and they don't do no investigation work. I mean, she clearly is the aggressor, and look what she proceeds to do.
No.
Now she throws something at the man, and later on you can see her screaming and acting all belligerent. Look, this is the thing. Again, you guys, America affords people a lot of convenience and a lot of liberties. You see, a woman, modern women today, what they'll do is they'll scream, they'll holler, they'll be aggressive, and there is nothing that, there is no repercussions for their actions because we just accept it. This society has become very matriarchal in that way. But like I said, you see these places over there in the East where they actually take their belief in God and they take the roles of men and women very seriously. They don't play that game. You see, woman can't be all her cheeks all out, titties exposed, throwing a tantrum, throwing things at men, and thinking that somehow they're gonna go scot-free. No. Now your ass is in jail. And I don't feel sorry for this girl. I don't feel sorry whatsoever. You have people, Brittany Griner, going to Russia. What possesses you to try to smuggle drugs? You see, again, Americans are so, how would I say it, pompous. They're so prideful. They're so arrogant. You go in another person's country and then you act however the hell you want and you think there's going to be no repercussions. Why? Because you're American? Well, again, you see, this is the reason why a lot of people from other places in the world, they look at Americans as if Americans are total idiots. You see, and this is not even a race thing. Even though it's clear that this woman is ratchet as hell, it's not a race thing. There's something about the American people, the American spirit, that's extremely ignorant. And they don't even try to consider the lifestyle. They don't try to consider the laws. They don't try to consider the morality of these countries abroad. So now, here's what's so crazy about the whole situation, right? Because you will have immigrants. You will have black immigrants, people from the Caribbean. You have Africans. They look at black Americans as if there's something severely wrong upstairs. Something is just not clicking right. Maybe some screws are loose. But why do black Americans have to make us look so bad? And again, again, it's not a race thing. It's not just black people. But we already know how this world operates. They're going to look at it from a visual. It's a black woman or all black people are like this. It's sad. But even extending it even past just the fact that she's a black woman, Americans, y'all really need to start thinking. When you go abroad, you better start using some common damn sense. You can't step up in another person's country and think you run shit. No, they take their religion very seriously, and women do not speak so loosely in these countries in the East. And I don't know why this is something that's even, why people just don't use common sense. I mean, even the president, he'll go to Rome and he'll meet the priest, the Catholic priest, and he himself has to kiss his hand. Right? You have women, although women in America, they'll say all day, oh, you ain't gonna catch me wearing no head covering. I ain't gonna put that stuff. That's so oppressive. When they go and meet the Pope, what do you see all the women do? They all gotta cover their hair, right? Because it's common sense. You go in another person's country, hey, you better not talk all that shit. You don't run nothing here. This is our home. So who are you to try to come in my home and not demand privileges that's just not afforded to you? No. You're going to abide by our rules. I personally think that everything that took place here was justified. This woman definitely deserves to go to jail because she was just acting like a hood rat, stink ass chick. It is what it is. Anyway, I would like to hear what you guys believe. Let me know your thoughts down below because do you think she deserved to go to jail? Do you think it was completely justified? Or do you think, maybe the United Arab Emirates, they taking it a little bit too far? I would really like to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But with that being said, you guys, Nick over and out. That message sent. Jesus is king, y'all.